Hello everyone, my name is Angela Garzón and I'm going to be your teacher during this course. Okay, we're going to see our first module according to the information we have right here. Okay, so you're going to be very aware according to all of the details that I'm going to explain you, taking into account days, but also the most important information. So here right there, then you can see module number one. Okay, then we have like different kind of topics that are going to be very important to take into account during the process. So the first one is verb to be. The second one is pronouns related to personal pronouns and possessive adjectives. And also we're going to study our indefinite article a or an. Okay, so this one it is our syllabus. You're going to be aware about the important days that we have to be aware of. So first one, our first video class it is going to be, uh, of course, today, that in which in each model, we're going to see some kind of video classes taking into account the most important information. Okay? All right, good. So here we have our presentation and our socialization. Hay un espacio de foro que se incluye dentro de la plataforma, el cual les permite a ustedes describir un poco sobre qué les gusta, qué estudian, dónde trabajan. Todo ese tipo de información lo pueden postear allí en foro. Okay, you're going to just give me some details. What do you study? What do you like to do? All the information that you want to give. So this glossary, okay, the glossary there is going to be a very important activity. Al ser una actividad transversal, es una actividad muy importante, la cual nos permite no solamente repasar cierto vocabulario, sino que también hacer uso de él. Entonces tenemos una entrega semanal por 5 semanas de acuerdo a las fechas establecidas. Entonces tenemos desde el 7 de febrero hasta el 4 de abril. ¿Mm? Durante estas 5 semanas, ustedes por cada semana van a entregar una tabla donde tienen que tener en cuenta ciertas características que se detallan allí en la página. Más adelante les voy a mostrar un poco más para que ustedes sepan qué es lo que deben hacer. Recuerden que son 10 palabras por cada semana de acuerdo al glosario que se indique. So, aula de refuerzo, tenemos allí la calificación final del aula de refuerzo durante las fechas que ustedes pueden acá visualizar dentro del cronograma. Entonces, algo muy importante es que hay dos actividades que ustedes van a entregar, esas van a ser calificadas. Allí están las fechas, como lo pueden ver en el cronograma. And what is going to be the perfect idea according to that? So you're going to do the activities required and then you're going to send them to me, okay? So the first activity is called practice exercises. You're going to see like some kind of information and according to it, you're going to do it and then just send it by the correct way because that's very important to be aware about how we can upload the activities in the right folder. Okay, and the second one is according to talking about. So there are the following explanation according to the glossary. Las condiciones y los criterios de evaluación. Entonces tenemos que tener en cuenta que el glosario es un trabajo que se hace semanalmente. En total se realizan 4 entregas, se trabajará 10 palabras por entrega. Cada entrega corresponde al 1 por un, un punto sobre 5 de la nota final. Esta actividad no tiene extensión de plazo, es algo muy importante que tengan en cuenta, because sometimes you tell me, no, teacher, I didn't have a lot of time. So, la idea es que ustedes, desde este momento, miren allí las fechas que tenemos establecidas para que durante la semana pueden ir haciendo como tal el glosario. ¿Okay? Las palabras son publicadas semanalmente en el espacio boletín de inicio que se encuentra al inicio de la página. El glosario se trabaja en una aplicación que se llama Evernote. ¿Okay? Just in this application. No se reciben los trabajos en Word, Excel o tablas dentro de la tarea debido a que el uso de herramientas virtuales es un elemento esencial dentro del curso virtual. La idea es que ustedes puedan hacer uso de ellos y pueden aprender mucho más, no solamente en cuanto a lo que tiene que ver el idioma, sino también a otro tipo de herramientas que podemos hacer uso. ¿Ok? So here there is going to be the explanation according to the topic that we are going to study for this model. So here we have subject, verb to be, contraction, and example. This one there is going to be very easy way to understand, but I really want that you participate, that you, if you have any question, just let me know. But in this one, okay, in this topic, you're going to find different examples. There is not going to be perhaps many questions. Just be focused on the grammar component, okay? So, and also how the pronunciation is in regard to those sentences. So, subject, I, verb to be, am not. Contraction, am not. Example, I am a lawyer. Number two, he is, isn't, he's not, he's an engineer. Okay. She's not, and she's a psychologist. It's not, it is not, it is an umbrella, and we are not, we aren't, we are students. They are not, they are not, they are doctors, you're not, you're not, you are a photographer. Okay? All of them are referring to like important information taken into account this verb to be. Entonces, como podemos ver, tenemos los ejemplos tanto en positivo como negativo, que hace referencia al verbo ser o estar, la contracción de ellos, que lo solemos utilizar cuando estamos hablando, a diferencia de la forma larga que lo utilizamos para escritos formales. Y los ejemplos que encontramos allí. Entonces, tenemos la estructura. So, what is the structure? So the structure is subject plus verb to be plus complement. Okay, let's continue. We have the pictures. Where we can see those two pictures. In the first picture, we can see two people. They are working, we suppose, too. And in the second picture, there is a girl. What is she doing? Oh, she's taking care of an animal, right? So in regards to it, we're going to see those examples. They are lawyers and she's a zookeeper. So they are lawyers are referring to what? Sí, vemos allí específicamente el are hace referencia al verbo to be. En este caso, como es plural, colocamos esta conjugación. A diferencia de she, que vamos a colocar is porque está en singular. Si nos damos cuenta también, acá tenemos a, mientras acá no. ¿Por qué? Porque acá estamos hablando de algo singular, mientras en esta parte estamos haciendo referencia a algo que es plural. So, the next two examples, Teresa, according to that, we're going to see he's a dentist. I am a scientist, okay? Those two examples are referring to what actions they are doing at the moment or their professions. So, here we'll see, right there, tenemos allí también una diferencia muy importante de acuerdo a lo que vimos anteriormente con el plural, they, and here with singular, okay? So just let's take a look at it. So questions, what are the questions we have? So the first one is, are you a taxi driver? Yes, I am. No, I'm not. Is he a farmer? Yes, he is. No, he isn't. Is she a mechanic? Yes, she is. No, she isn't. It is a bird? Yes, it is. No, it isn't. Are we professors? Yes, we are. No, we aren't. Are they students? Yes, they are. No, they aren't. Are you politicians? Yes, we are. No, we aren't. Okay. En relación a las preguntas, en la forma gramatical vamos a tener en cuenta la posición de cada uno de las palabras que tenemos allí. En primer lugar, vamos a ubicar el verbo to be. En consecuencia, tenemos el sujeto, posteriormente a or an y finalmente el complemento. Recordemos que en cada una de las preguntas que podemos ver acá, tenemos el signo de interrogación solamente al final de la pregunta. Different from Spanish, because when we are talking in Spanish, you have to use both of them at the beginning and at the end of the sentence or the question. But here is different, okay? Just be careful with this part. Any question, remember, let me know. And right here in W questions with the verb to be, we have the following structure. So, W question plus verb to be plus subject plus complement. ¿Qué vemos aquí de diferente? Que le estamos agregando el W questions. ¿A qué hace referencia ese WH? Hace referencia a alguna información específica que nosotros queremos conocer. Por ejemplo, cuando nosotros estamos hablando o preguntando sobre el lugar, el tiempo u otro tipo de incógnita que tengamos, vamos a utilizar ese W question en una pregunta donde le ponemos al inicio de ella. ¿Ok? So, when is your birthday? Why is he here? What's your name and where are you from? You're going to see those examples, the structure according to it. Remember something, for instance, you can see. Siempre recordemos que el uso del verbo to be hace referencia al sujeto sobre el cual estemos hablando, como lo vemos en los ejemplos. Entonces, recordemos acá el orden gramatical that is going to be very important. Ahora vamos a tener en cuenta algunos ejemplos y ustedes van a escoger las opciones correctas. So choose the best option according to the following question. Question number 1, are you a nurse? Okay, we're going to take into account contest, what we are talking about. What can you tell me according to it? The first option is, no, I'm not. I work as a geologist. And the second option is, yes, I am. I work in a hospital. According to the contest, nurse, yes, is a profession that when those people, the most of the time they work in a hospital. So the correct option there is going to be this one. The geologist. Okay, the geologist, there is going to be a profession that is referring to another area. Yes, the place that a person works in this area is related to field. That's going to be a little bit different. Okay, so the next example is according to who, they, is, or are. What do you think is the correct option? Okay, si tenemos they es porque vamos a escoger are. Why are? Because we are referring to something that we need to be focused on, right? Depends on the subject. Vamos a ver ahora los adjetivos posesivos, the possessive adjectives that are very related to the personal pronouns, but there is only a difference. What is the difference about? In the personal pronouns, you're going to look at them at the very beginning of the sentence, different from possessive adjectives. Where do you locate it? You can locate it at the first part of the sentence, but when you use them, is because you want to make a connection according to the object and the subject. For example, if I had a computer, yeah, to say, oh, it's my computer because it belongs me, yeah, como es, estamos hablando de un objeto que nos pertenece, hay una relación proxémica que indica pertenencia. Entonces, en esa medida vamos a utilizar esos adjetivos posesivos. Entonces, vamos a repasarlos. We're going, and then we're going to see some examples. I, my, she, her, he, his, it, its, we, our, they, their, and you, your. Okay, all of them are related to what? They are related to like some objects that are belong to you. Yes, in what part, in another way. There are like different kind of examples. Yes, but the most important thing is to know what is the relation between those. So here that we can see, what we can see in this picture, a laptop, okay? If you say is new, right, you are referring that is only one. Como estamos hablando en singular, vamos a mirar allí cuál es la mejor opción. My laptop or our laptops. What do you think about it? Okay. En este caso, vamos a escoger my laptop. ¿Por qué? Porque our laptops hace referencia a plural y no tenemos are. We have just is. That's why we're going to choose this option. The next one, as you can see right here, there are different shoes, right? Different colors. So they are very colorful, right? But if you are referring to this part, you think, oh, her shoes or his shoes. So, in this one, vamos a ver quién es la persona que tiene allí los zapatos. ¿Es un hombre o una mujer? De acuerdo a la imagen, sabemos que es una mujer, right? So, we can say that her shoes are colorful. His shoes no, porque no estamos hablando de un hombre, right? That's going to be the difference. Sí, en este caso tuviéramos en cambio de zapatos de mujer, zapatos de hombre, the option there is going to be the opposite, but it's not the case. And finally, then we have the use of a and an. Entonces tenemos allí este artículo indefinido, donde ustedes van a ver el uso del mismo de manera muy sencilla. La única diferencia existente entre ellos es que estos se ubican antecediendo al sujeto teniendo en cuenta la primera letra de la palabra. Es decir, si la letra tiene un sonido de consonante, nosotros vamos a colocar A. But if the word starts with a vowel sound, we put an. Okay, there is going to be just this difference. Ellos, estos a o an, solamente se utilizan cuando tenemos oraciones de forma ok, cuando tenemos oraciones de forma singular, right? Cuando estamos hablando de algo en plural, nunca los podemos utilizar. So, let's see, let's read that. There is a laptop, there is an umbrella, there is a bookcase, and there is an eagle. Those are key words, key sentences to take into account. So, vamos a ver allí la estructura gramatical. Este es un ejemplo. Podemos utilizar it is, there is, and subject complement, pero pues también podemos cambiar la parte del inicio, no it is, there is just one example. There are different kind of possibilities. Vamos ahora a ver algunos ejemplos muy sencillos. Ustedes van a tener en cuenta la explicación para escoger la opción correcta. So, there is an or an frame. When we are talking about this one, as you can see right here, this word starts with a consonant. As there is in that way, we're going to choose A, of course, because there is going to be the word that we are going to use to make this sentence correct. And number two, there is elephant. We use N. Why? Because we are referring to a word that starts with a vowel. Exercise. Entonces, para llevar a cabo el desarrollo de esta actividad, se debe tener en cuenta lo aprendido durante los módulos de multimedia. Ustedes van a encontrar allí toda la información anteriormente explicada y muchos más ejemplos que les pueden ayudar a entender como tal la parte gramatical. Entonces, es necesario que ustedes accedan a la carpeta material de estudio, hagan la lectura de cada uno de los archivos para que posteriormente empiecen a realizar los ejercicios. Una vez los terminen, por favor, los envíen, los colocan allí dentro de cada una de las tareas correspondientes. Este es el pantallazo de la primera actividad que ustedes van a entregar. There is practice exercises. So, vamos a comenzar con el uso del verb to be. We're going to start with the use of it, and then you're going to start like working on it, okay? So here, this one, there is our first part, and our second exercise, este es nuestro segundo ejercicio, es también un pantallazo, there is a screenshot. So the idea is right here, that you are going to review the to be and to have, okay? Entonces van a completar como tal esta parte escrita que hace referencia a una guía de práctica. De igual manera, lo encuentran allí, descargan el archivo y cuando finalicen lo pueden postear. Okay? So right here, there is going to be a very good moment to share with you, and I hope that you learn. And if you have any questions, just write an email to me. I keep in touch with you from 7 in the morning to 4 p.m. Okay, thank you very much for everything and have a very great night. So,